Hey, Bill Shaka here. Welcome to another edition of the 5 Minute Motivator. I was emailing part of an email thread very recently with a couple of relatively new salespeople. They were in technology sales, but they now that this COVID bull is out of the way, they're going back to face-to-face interviews, and they had some questions about what's the best way to actually do face-to-face interviews. How do you break the ice? How do you get started? And one of the things that we spoke about was individuals not wanting to accept a beverage from the prospect. That's probably not the best thing in the world. When somebody offers you something, especially somebody that you're trying to sell to, you take it, you accept it. Now, let me give you a rule of thumb that I've used for 30 years and that I've taught consistently in my face-to-face sales classes. When somebody offers you a drink, you accept one of two drinks, either a water or a cup of black coffee. And I'll explain the reasoning behind that. Water is the simplest thing in the world. One of the biggest problems, though, that we have with water is that if somebody brings you a glass of water and there's like spots on the glass, you never know where that glass was. So consequently, you may not want to drink from it. And accepting the drink and then not drinking from it may appear to be kind of rude. Coffee is a little different because coffee cups in most businesses run through the cycles. I mean, people are always constantly washing them and so forth. Now, what I suggest you do is that if you are in sales and somebody asks you for a drink, I would suggest that you take half a cup of black coffee. Now, wait a minute. You might say, I don't drink my coffee black. You're not there to sample the coffee. You're there to make a sale. Here's why you want the coffee black. 30 years ago, it was simple. You get a coffee. The administrative assistant comes in and says, would you like cream and sugar? And you say, yeah, cream. And they bring you a packet of Coffee Mate or they give you a little creamer and you're done. Here's what happens today. Would you like a cup of coffee? Oh, yes, that'd be fine. Would you like regular sugar or non-sweet or the artificial sweeteners? Oh, you know what? One of the packets of artificial sweetener would be good. Oh, that's good. Would you like pink, blue, yellow, or green? Green would be fine. Excellent. Do you take cream? Yes, I do. Would you like skim milk? Would you like regular milk? Would you like light cream? Or would you like Coffee Mate? Now look, folks, here's what's happening. You know what? You're talking to an administrative assistant, not a barista, and the end result is that it's going to take you longer to order a coffee while the prospect is sitting there than it would at Starbucks. All right. So the end result is all you want to do is accept their invitation. That's the whole idea behind this. Accept the invitation. Once you accept the invitation, then you can take a sip, put it down, and keep moving. Water, black coffee. Water, black coffee. Those should be your only options. If they open up a refrigerator in the back of their credenza and they have little bottles of soda, you want to take one of those, that's fine. Remember, the whole idea here is to be sociable. That's what you want to do. You're trying to break the ice with sociability. You're not looking to quench your thirst. That should have been taken care of well before the sales interview is concerned. And not just quenching your thirst, making sure that your bladder is voided so that you don't get interrupted during the sales call. First step in a good sales call. Accept the offer of a drink. Just don't get carried away with it, folks. It's not about the drink. It's about the sociability, and it's a great way to start the process. Bill Shaka thanking you for attending another edition of the 5 Minute Motivator. Now get out there and sell something.